Hey, welcome back, Rankers, coming to you this week from Barcelona. I probably said that wrong, and I'm sorry. And incidentally, no, I wasn't drunk. That's not how I got this. That's another story for another time. Might be on TripAdvisor. We'll see. Anyway, I said it was going to come from Portugal last week, but forgot. We've already left, and now we're here. But seriously, Portugal is doing tourism properly. Absolutely spot on, and beautiful place, awesome place, and highly recommended. And it's just interesting. Yeah, the bandwidth's not great over there. You're talking about 2.5 megabits download in Porto, but they're all on top of TripAdvisor. They're all on top of Google reviews. They're all on top of Facebook. They're really getting the hospitality thing, and apparently it's only just boomed in the last 3 years. So to everyone in Porto, obrigado. Had a wonderful time. Now, Barcelona, great too. I want to bang on a little bit more this week about brand, and just to explain what I mean by that. Now, as you know, one of the reasons we're traveling is that we went to the WNSM17 conference in St. Petersburg for SEMrush. The idea of the conference was to collect feedback on the different SEMrush products, and I certainly took a lot away from it, as I said last week, and we're already using the product a little bit differently to what we were previously and getting more out of it. But I don't sit and promote SEMrush as awesome as they were. The reason I'm telling you about that is because I wrote the blog post on it last week, and I did the video on it, and this demonstrates to me what I'm showing you here, that the basics of SEO still work, and what comes into it more than ever is brand. And I want to take that brand exploration a little bit further today. And yes, I'm going to be talking about linking, but probably not the sort of linking that you're used to hearing about from an SEO. So for instance, this is google.com.au. I'm incognito search, so no login, so no personalized results. And Google says that I'm in Sydney, New South Wales, right? I'm not using a VPN at the moment either. I'm just going off the hotel Wi-Fi. And you can see here this search, WNSM17. We've got the hashtag here. We've got the search results here, both from Twitter, because that's obviously where the hashtag was used the most. Then we've got my Twitter account. Now, I didn't probably tweet as much as some, and I have a feeling that maybe either the interaction with SEMrush that I've had over the years, or maybe the fact that I'm a verified user on Twitter, maybe that's got something to do with it, that Google's showing it. I don't know. But you know what? I don't care either, because to me, this is sort of a reflection of brand, that should be up that high after, like, there's no SEMrush yet, right? There's no actual SEMrush results that we're seeing yet. And someone's just come out and said, what the hell is this guy doing? And it's because I'm using their power on the rooftop. And so then you see the next two results, they're both Stuart Media, and one of the pages that's there, that's listed, has nothing to do with SEMrush. It's the only reason it's there is because we have a side widget that says latest posts, and this PubCon conference that I'm speaking at later this year in Vegas is basically the first page that Google has found with WSM17, and then of course the video, and then we get into the hashtag on Facebook, which is actually blocked by Robots or Text, and then we get into SEMrush. Now, you might say, well, Jim, that's Australia, so of course you're the only Australian one. No, I wasn't the only Australian there. We had Tony McCreath there, and we also had Peter Mead there, awesome people. But I don't know whether they published any content, but that's not the point. Because if I was to go, say, let's go Russia, right? So Russia is where SEMrush is actually headquartered. And if I go WSM17, and we have the search, so the hashtag is not first, hashtag is second, and then we have my blog post, then we have Facebook, and then my video on YouTube. Now, to me, I can only put that down to the relationship that I've had over the years to SEMrush, and the exchanges that SEMrush has had with my stuff, that they've liked a lot of things. Once again, I don't know, but all I'm saying is I haven't done any backlinking to that post, except for, as soon as I publish a post, I put it on Buffer, and it goes out to LinkedIn, Google+, Facebook, and my Twitter account. And that's pretty much the only backlinking that we do for any of the content that we publish. So the point I'm trying to make here is that, and as I've said before, I've seen some SEOs, take a pot shot before by saying that, oh look, we published this, put up this website with all this awesome content, but it doesn't even rank. So therefore, the theory that awesome content will help you rank is rubbish, and the theory that your content needs backlinks to rank is more important. Once again, not saying don't get backlinks. What we're saying is get brand awareness, share your content, do normal PR. If you can get on the evening news, get on the evening news, for God's sake. You get people talking about you. So my point here is stop thinking about what's the backlinking campaign we're going to do. Think about the PR campaign you're going to do. Think about the brand building campaign you're going to do. They're the things you've got to think. Think about how you're going to build that audience. How are you going to get people looking for your stuff? Because you've got to be independent of Google, right? And the only way that that's going to happen is if you have a strong brand. And by having a strong brand, you don't need Google. Google will chase you if you have a strong brand. If you have a strong brand, you don't have to worry about, am I getting traffic from Google? Because you know what? It's all coming from your brand. And if you get heaps of traffic on unrelated keywords that you shouldn't try to get, bonus. Anyway, that's all I'm banging on about this week. And I think I'll be back in Melbourne for the next show, but I've got no idea. I've got to look at the dates. And if I'm not, it'll be from here or Dubai. Oh, incidentally, I keep forgetting. I meant to ask you to share this, so I keep forgetting to say this to promote my own stuff. So if you can subscribe to the YouTube channel, awesome. If you can share this on your Facebook friends, if you can share it on Twitter, that'd be fantastic. And I need to promote my own stuff more, and I just don't. But thank you for everybody who shared, everyone who subscribed. You're awesome, and we'll see you next week. Thanks very much. Bye.